In a quiet little town, there lived a young man named Amjad, whose only dream was to become rich and live the life of luxury he had always dreamed of. But his financial circumstances did not allow him to achieve that dream through traditional means. One day, while Amjad was wandering through an old bookstore, he came across a strange book with a black cover titled Secrets of Hidden Wealth. The title caught his attention, so he bought the book and took it home. That night, Amjad began reading the book with passion, only to discover that it was full of incantations and magical rituals that promised to achieve quick wealth. Amjad did not hesitate, as his dream of wealth completely controlled him. Amjad began to apply the magical rituals he found in the book, spending his nights drawing magical circles, lighting incense, and chanting incantations in a low voice. At first, he didn't notice any change, but he didn't give up and continued to practice the rituals with all determination. After a few weeks, some signs began to appear. Amjad found some money in strange places and won small amounts in the lottery. Amjad felt elated and thought that the magic was beginning to take effect. But things began to take a different turn. Terrifying nightmares began to appear in Amjad's dreams, and he heard strange voices in his house. He began to feel fear and anxiety, but he was determined to continue, as wealth tempted him more than anything else. One day, Amjad found himself in front of a large mirror, seeing the reflection of a pale face and tearful eyes. He felt terrified and realized that the magic was beginning to change him from the inside. He tried to stop practicing the rituals, but he felt a hidden force compelling him to continue. Amjad's fear and anxiety increased, and he lived in complete isolation. He no longer left his house and spent most of his time reading the Black Book, as if it were a curse chasing him. One night, while Amjad was sitting in his dark room, he heard a voice calling his name. The voice was coming from the Black Book. Amjad opened the book and found a blank page, and suddenly, words written in red appeared. "It's time to pay." Amjad felt terrified and realized that he had fallen into an inescapable trap. He tried to escape, but he felt a strange force pulling him toward the book. A strange voice began to echo in Amjad's head, ordering him to commit suicide, promising him eternal wealth in paradise. Amjad tried to resist the voice, but it was stronger than him, completely controlling his mind. Amjad went up to the roof of his house, stood on the edge, and looked down. The voice grew louder, screaming in his ear, "Jump! Jump! You will become rich in paradise." Amjad surrendered to the voice and threw himself off the roof of the house, falling to the ground and dying.